Okay, so this is Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin, and the pictures are by Betsy Lewin. Copyright 2000 by Simon & Schuster. So we appreciate them allowing me to read to you. Here we go. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Look at there, there's a note there. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We would like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough that the cows had found his old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? Ha! No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he could hear the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the cats are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the door, on the barn door. You see right here? Closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type? Hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Now, Duck was a neutral party. That means he didn't pick sides. So he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the other animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided that this was a good idea. So he left the blankets next to the barn door and he waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We would like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, clickety, clack, quack. And look what they got. So that is Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. Now, I have a question for you. Now, the older kids will know the answer to this. Some of you younger ones will too. Do you remember what we call a word that makes a sound? Like in this story, there's moo, right? That's the sound that cows make. That's called an onomatopoeia, which means, I always kid around and say, it's a big along a word that starts with an O and hopefully you'll never have to spell it. But another one in here is click, clack. That's an onomatopoeia. Do you remember another one? Quack, that's right. And my cat that's walking around my feet, you probably heard her, she's saying a lot of meows. But anyway, so that was Click, Clack, Moo, and we learned onomatopoeia. You guys stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon.